Devil is cursed. I used to know the words to the song, but it's I'm a little out of practice, so but I love Elvis. That thing, I can't sing it. Every deal. So Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. So happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm in Las Vegas at the Sahara Hotel and Casino. This room is really freaking cool for $23. Oh my God. You see it's got like a double mirror and both sides light up. There's a little switch on her. Pretty freaking cool. I didn't even have to bring my Halo with me. The internet was a little bit sketchy, but it seems like it's working pretty good now. Had some trouble. Maybe it's just my computer starting up like it always does. It always has some trouble. It is a little bit of a weak signal, but not going to be very long. It'll be about maybe 15 minutes here because I took a nap a little bit earlier, and then I used to live in Las Vegas, right? For over a decade, and then off and on 5 times in 20 years, 22 years, 21 years, something like that. But that's where I spent most where I spent most of my time, messed up on drugs and getting great jobs, losing great jobs, being a hot mess. And man, ironically, the last place I lived is maybe 15-minute walk from here, where I was still living with my drug dealer. It was right here on Sahara Avenue. But I'm at the Sahara Hotel and Casino on Sahara in Las Vegas Boulevard. So Dallas just won. I also quit watching sports and TV and the news after that Super Bowl Sunday, where I found that 1-minute Facebook ad that changed my life from Pace Morby, which brought me into the greatest community on earth. So grateful and happy to be part of Sub 2. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Pace Morby. Thank you, God. But when I used to live here, I used to like going to the sports book. So it's Thanksgiving Day. There was a couple games, and I just walked up to the window like 2 minutes before the Dallas game started. So I literally don't know who's winning, who's good this year, anything, because I do not watch sports. I don't watch the news because, like, there's something like a Chinese spy balloon. You're going to tell me about it. Somebody that watches the news. Not saying you personally, but people that do watch news. So I made a bet on, I did a parlay, $10, Dallas in the over, which they just beat the Redskins and covered the over. I think it was 54. Dallas had in points or total. It was like 54 points total. So good there. The second game is San Francisco and Seattle. I took the Niners and the under. So I went revert all the way up and then going reverse. And then I asked the guy at the sportsbook, is that a good bet? He's like, yeah, that's pretty solid, actually. So I'm off to a good start. $10 will pay $120. I was never really a big gambler here either when I did live here. Did a little sportsbook betting. I was a poker player when I first moved here. Hey, Ashley, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you for viewing from LinkedIn. Love it. And there's my buddy Ken Wilson, Elvis Rocks. I started off with some Elvis. But, yeah, I was never a big gambler. It was because I always was spending my money on drugs, stupid stuff. Which, it's really a pleasure actually to come back here and not have that mindset. Because every time I came here, I just wanted to do drugs. Um, and I'm trying to. Sinari told me, don't relive your memories so much. Don't be so vivid with them. So I'm trying to tone them down. But I'm really grateful to be here in this part, in the greatest community on earth, having all the greatest people that I've met in the past 21 months. There's so many hundreds of people that I literally was trying to make some videos the other day, and I tried including everybody I met along the way, and there was 239 photos. I still probably needed another 150 to cover every picture that I've took with someone that I met. And those are just pictures. I've met more, and these are all just in person, which is crazy. So I just wanted to come on here for a little bit and tell you how happy I am to be part of this community, how grateful, and maybe in the future somebody will go back and view this, and they'll hear my story. That's why I do this podcast too. I'm not perfect. I'm not wildly successful. I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. I'm not monetized, but I do this for myself as an accountability. I do this to show somebody that needs my help, or just a word of encouragement, or something to believe in, that it is possible, and as long as you put God first. And I was telling like my Uber driver today, and the guy at the sports book my story, and people are like, they get pretty blown away, because I mean, look, I was 500 pounds start of the pandemic. I got down to 273 when I was living with Sinari in Bradenton. But I was back up. I gained 40 pounds back, which I'm getting actually more. I'm at 40 right now. I was almost 50 pounds back, because I got a little heartbroken and depressed when we weren't living together anymore as friends, because I fell for her. Twice I've fallen for a girl in Subto, but the first one I fell for, Elizabeth. She's still my best friend. Her and Tigger are my two best friends, and Pamela Songkors. Those are my three angels, I call them. Pamela's, her nickname is actually Angel 333. When I left Las Vegas last year, she actually was guiding me across country. It's the craziest thing. My car was out of oil, which is why the engine blew up. And she looked up the specs on a Toyota Scion, and she said it's this certain oil. It's some kind of synthetic brand. I never even heard of it. It was like a 550 weight or something. Pull over to the gas station. I walk in. They didn't have any other oil except that oil. It was like, what? How is that even possible? But that's another whole story. Anyway, so I'm grateful to be part of the greatest community on earth. I've learned and grown so much. I still have so very much to learn and grow. But this Thanksgiving special, more special than last one. I was thrust upon Josh Keating and his family, which they have a different way of celebrating Thanksgiving than everybody else. I don't know if I should put this out there, but they watch a certain type of television program that you just wouldn't associate with Thanksgiving, happy and family. But it's what they enjoy, and I'm not going to say what it kind of was, but there was no football last year at their house. It was 48, what is it? 48 hours or whatever that is. They like watching crime drama. But that's their family thing. That's what makes them happy. God bless them. And I was grateful. His grandma made amazing food. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh's grandma, mom and dad, his niece. But it was like I got an escape to Las Vegas last year, and I'm there on Thanksgiving, because all of my Thanksgivings were drug binges, because my father had died on Thanksgiving morning, 1981. So I used that as an excuse every time. I just, but I've grown. I found a community. I found people that I believe in, and people that believe in me and encourage me, love on me, and I try and love back on them. And I'm just so grateful to have amazing people in my life like Elizabeth, Tom, uh, Tigger, Tiffany Chow. She's, so many great other people I make a cute look, like Julie Burkhart, Andy Milanazzo, Ken Wilson, Josh Grimmett, Karma, David Kang, 4 people that have used my affiliate link to join Sub to help me. I mean, just Abraham Gray and Donna Gray, Carl Allen, Chris Moore, Bina Jetty. Oh God, I love Bina so much. Last year, this time, she started her mastering multifamily, and I was in that Airbnb in Chicago right before this, and I was so into multifamily, and there were so many amazing Sub 2 students in there, like Olga Patsiva, Kamenev now, Pauline Stegman, Julie Burkhart, just tons and tons of people that I met along this journey in the past 21 months. Too many to just rattle off. But recently, Manny Perez was been a great blessing. I'm grateful to have him help me. Angel Miller, my business partner for Sub 2, Jesse Stanton, the growth company. I'm grateful for all the people that have taken their time to help me in my life, in my journey. I would have been crying like 6 months ago talking about it. I used to cry a lot when I during on my podcast. I get so emotional and grateful. I'm not gonna cry today though, because I'm happy, and it took me a long time to get to where I'm happy. I still battle with mindset. Recently, in the past few weeks, struggle with mindset, but I got a new game plan. I got some help. I'm using some existing tools. This is kind of like it's not a party hurrah, but it's like I'm gonna go to Caesars tonight. The buffet there, it's the best in Vegas, I tell you. Forget about it. That's and then I've been doing CMOS, and I'm really considering going vegan instead of carnivore, because that's what I was planning doing, carnivore. But the CMOS has been doing some amazing stuff to me. I can feel some changes. And Liz, my friend Elizabeth, would love it if I went vegan. She's a vegan. And Maj would love it. My buddy Maj, that's why I'm considering it too, because Maj is vegan. Look how cut and swole that boy is. He's a beast. I love Maj. Love you, Maj. Like I said, there's so many amazing people I could name off here in our community and other respective communities, like Astro. You got Danny Harrison. You got Mahmoud, Issa, Helena Wu. They all joined Sub 2, but they started in Astro. I mean, I got so many friends throughout all Gator too, because I originally started as a Gator, but just, and like somebody said again to me today, you're always flying somewhere. I didn't intend on flying out here, I swear to God. So last night I went to order a Tesla from Turo. The guy had it on there for $68 a day, full autonomous mode. You get all the bells and whistles. You get the access to the app. You could download the app, and you could just make the car park itself in the summon mode. Summon mode is where you click the button and it pulls up to where you're at. So dope. But anyways, I didn't, because I didn't pass the background check. Apparently, I had 5 DUIs that were down to 4 all those years. So, and then I tried renting an Uber rental car. and it was already late. It was like 7 o'clock at that time. I had already got the reservations for this, and it said, "Yeah, you can go to the airport and pick it up because you're supposed to go to somewhere that's not the airport." Because I got to the airport, they said you would have to have a flight departing for us to rent you a car. I'm like, what? I did it through the app, through Uber, your budget, And they said, well, you would have had to go to the regular ones. So I was already at the airport. It was already like midnight. And I was like, shit, I was hoping to have been arriving in Vegas at that time. Well, that didn't work out. So I jumped on a plane. I found one. They had 2 seats left on an American flight to LA and then to Vegas here. So I didn't check in until this morning, and the girl downstairs, she didn't charge me the resort fees, which was $50. Crazy. I was like $23. Yeah, I'll get the room. But they don't tell you about the resort fees and tax. I forgot about those. But anyways, I was gonna go see the Sphere, the new Sphere, the Las Vegas Sphere thing. But I read the reviews on it. It's $170. I can't justify it after reading the views, or maybe I can. I don't know. It's really interesting, but because it's a 2 hour thing, but half of it's like an interactive walkthrough talking to animated artificial intelligence robots that kind of respond to you, and then you go in the Sphere and view the program, which is a high tech thing, but they're all saying it's like a liberal agenda movie in there. So I don't know if I'd enjoy it, and especially for $170 shows, I don't really have. So I think we're gonna skip the Sphere and just I'm gonna go make a bunch of videos on the Strip, and I'm definitely gonna get the outside of the Sphere. I'm gonna go Caesar's Palace and have the best buffet in Vegas. I don't care what people say about the Wynn. Caesar's Palace, Bacchanal's is the best buffet in Vegas. I'm gonna have some lobster tonight. I'm gonna have whatever they got there. I might have a little bit of turkey too. I didn't eat turkey for 30 years after my father had died. Thanksgiving morning, 1981. 30. It was a good 30 years. But and one last thing I'll say, I walked away from everybody in my life before the Super Bowl Sunday, and my mom called me today. Only the fourth time in 21 months. None of my brothers and sisters called me ever since I've been down this journey. I didn't answer it. Let it go to the voicemail, and I try and forgive for the past, and I don't know if they ever try to forgive me or whatever for their, like, I went through this before. I'm the bad guy, right? But they all did things worse than me. They had families. I had just myself. But I could feel my blood boiling a little bit just thinking about talking to her. I can say, God, I forgive her. I do, but I don't want to talk to any of them ever again. I have the greatest community on earth. My new family, Sub 2 family, which I love and adore and would do anything for. Because I know they would do anything to help any other one of our family members. And they've helped me so much. So with that being said, I'm going to go enjoy my city because I love this city. It's amazing. I just can't live here right now. I will own property here. I will. But there's a lot of, I have very situational semi-photographic memory. So a lot of places I don't, especially don't need to go over on East Side here or anywhere else. I'm just going to stay right here on the Strip with all the tours. Stay out of show, have a good time, and hopefully win this parlay for $120. That's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be a winner. It's a winner. But anyway, it is past my 15 minutes. Thanks for sharing your Thanksgiving with me, and thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my family. Thank you for and all the support and encouragement that people give me, and thank you for believing in me. I'm definitely grateful, and I have a lot to be thankful for, which I wasn't think. I mean, I had things to be thankful for in the past, but I was never thankful and happy on Thanksgiving. Including last year, I was kind of depressed about the car dying, just joining sub two. I mean, I was happy about that, but it wasn't things that, they all worked out. Here I am, big old loop. Like I went around the country, then I'm back here. But I'm not staying here. I'm going back to Phoenix, my home. Anyways, have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you all. I love you all. Remember, put God first in everything you do, and He'll open doors that no man can shut. I promise you. But you also got to get yourself with the right mindset and the right people, and believe in yourself. Have the courage to take that first step. Take action. Go make it happen. So, anyways,